Hey folks, how we doing? We're sending out a video statewide to everybody just to kind of inform you what's going on a little bit with the virtual convention coming up later this month. This video is basically aimed at district presidents as far as information goes, but we wanted administrators and governors and senior regents and recorders, everybody kind of be filling in what's going on so they kind of have an idea also. Just to kind of know what to expect. But basically, I'm giving the information to the district presidents here. As you know, we're going to be doing a Zoom meeting for the virtual convention. So it is up to the district presidents to pick a location in each district. So there will be a lodge in each district that will be the host lodge for the virtual convention. So we got 10 districts. There should be 10 lodges. You need to pick one. There are some requirements, which you should have already gotten that email from the state on those requirements. But basically, it needs to be a lodge that definitely has a good Wi-Fi signal. You'll need to appoint somebody that can be able to click on that email link to Zoom and broadcast that onto either a big screen TV or a projection screen, however they want to set that up. So if you aren't the IT guy, you need to find somebody as quick as possible. That lodge will also need to be able to provide food that day. They can sell to make money, so we want the lodges to make money also. But those are the requirements. So you need to make sure they have the good Wi-Fi, someone's able to set up, they have the space to hold a meeting, and they'll have food available that day. Once you've picked that location, though, you really need to get with that lodge, do a flyer up, or send it to all the lodges so that everybody knows what lodge in their district is going to be hosting that day, so they all know where to go. Because right now everybody kind of doesn't know what's going on. We're getting questions all the time. So as soon as you've picked a location in your district, you've got to let your lodges in that district know where they're going to be hosting it at. There will be an email link that will go out for the Zoom meeting. That won't be sent out just yet. District presidents, that's for you only, or the person who is going to be projecting that meeting. Because Zoom only allows us to have so many people on at one time. If that email gets out and everybody's trying to click on to trying to watch from whatever location, it could freeze up or crash. So there should only be 10 people on because there's 10 lodges. So that email will be strictly kept to you or to the person that is putting on the convention. I will be emailing all the district presidents, so they will need to let me know if there's somebody else they'll be putting in charge of doing that. So, but I'll put that in the email that goes out to everybody that goes to district presidents, I mean. Now, as far as the voting, how that's going to go is the district president will be in charge of making sure that everybody that is in the law or at the meeting that is eligible to vote votes. We'll be sending out a ballot. That ballot will have 8 names on it. There are 8 people running for state treasurer. It will have their space for their name and their member ID. So district presidents, you will need to make sure that they are a valid current member. And make sure they fill out that properly. There will be instructions on there also. You know, if you check off more than one name, then it'll be invalid. I know it's a lot of work for president, so if you want to have your vice president helping you and checking those names, you can do so. Voting will be early in the day, so there will be plenty of time. And at the convention, at the start of the convention, State Secretary Dick Schuyler will inform you of the process more when that happens. District presidents, you will be also sent an Excel sheet. That's a computer program that you'll put in the numbers of votes from your location. Then once that is verified by you and someone else, the vice president, whoever else you have helping, you will have to email that back to us that are in Indianapolis at the actual meeting. That email will come in the email that goes strictly just to you guys also. We don't give that email out just yet. Roll call. Roll call is an important part. Roll call is going to be done twice that day. So district presidents, you want to have sheets available so when people first show up, you can keep roll call of each lodge and chapter that is there. you will be the only person speaking. So when we do roll call, we won't be asking each individual lodge or chapter to stand up and give us their numbers. We're going to ask you to keep track of that, and then you will be the only person speaking, and you will give that information. That will be done first in the morning, and will probably be done again later in the afternoon after lunchtime also. Make sure I'm covering everything I have on here. Also, two more things that I got to put in there that I kind of forgot a little bit about. This year, since there was the COVID situation and there wasn't, the nominating committees couldn't get together, the general governor made the rule, basically the situation this time, that anybody that put their name in the hat for the position of treasurer would be on the ballot. So we will be getting with them. There are 8 people on the ballot. There will be a short list of their accomplishments in the Moose. We don't normally, they don't allow soliciting, but they're not going to, do a commercial ad that's going to be really brief. It's going to just kind of say, how long they've been in the organization, what committee chairs they've been on, things like that. So it'll be really simple. Also, when it comes to number of voting, it's pretty basic. District presidents, we will have a list coming to you with those totals that were verified by Dick Schuyler, but basically it breaks down like this. Each lodge gets 1 voting delegate for every 50 members they have. Now, the first 2 that are automatically be on that are going to be your governor and administrator. For chapters, it'll be your senior regent and recorders. Following behind that, it would be past governors and past senior regents, and then you can fill up the rest of those numbers. If you have more than 15 voting delegates, that's where the breakoff's at. So basically we can go up to 15. So you're going to get 1 voting delegate for every 50 members up to 15. 15's the limit. So some of the larger lodges may have, as many as 30 people if they've got enough for men and women members. Some of the smaller lodges will be fewer people. Again, it will be administrators and governors first. That's your automatic first 2. Senior regents and recorders for the chapters. And then past governors and or past senior regents. And then you can fill the rest of those up with any other members you want. Board of officers, a regular member, doesn't matter as long as they're in good standing. I'm sure there'll be more questions. When this email comes out, feel free to contact me if you have any more questions. Again, I'm going to send this to all the lodges and chapters and all state officers also, but basically I was speaking to the district presidents in this video. Again, when the Excel file is done, the ballots are finished and everything, we'll send out another email, probably link this video back to it again also, but that will have all the information you need for the email links for Zoom, the ballots, which you'll want to print up and have printed up before the day of the meeting, and the Excel file. So it'll all be in one email and easy to forget. I'll probably send that out probably in another week or so. Thank you very much. It's been a very unusual Moose year. We appreciate everything that everybody's been doing. And as we would say in here in Indiana, who's your Moose? You guys take care. Thank you very much. Oh, and also one last thing that's probably fairly important for district presidents. I am going to send out a link if you want to test getting on Zoom and projecting the Monday and Tuesday before convention. And I'll send this email out directly to district presidents only. And if they have anybody that's going to be doing the actual broadcasting themselves and not the district presidents, they can share that link also. But the Monday and Tuesday before, from about 6 to 9 each night, I will be online. So you can click in, check it, make sure things run. Basically, though, if you can project on the screen, it's pretty well going to work. There are some updates for Zoom. Sometimes when you click into Zoom, it'll say you have to update some stuff, so you may want to try that beforehand. But again, I'll send out those links for those meetings for the test runs, and that will go to just district presidents only. Thank you very much.